I'm proud of myself. I feel very proud to be able to look in the camera and say, I'm not that strong. Like, I'm fighting for my joy. Every day it's a fight. Every day it's I feel like I'm fighting for my life, you know, because I feel like so many people look up and they're counting on me. You know what I mean? I don't feel like no hero.
It's okay, baby. Take a second.
I'm not a fucking hero. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm somebody I'm a human. I'm flawed. I'm trying to figure this thing out every day.
Yeah, what she and most modern women like her are trying to figure out is how to circumvent natural order, how to go around the way they know things ought to be. And I know Taraji knows. This is not some young woman. This woman is 52 years old enough to be the mother of most of us watching this interview. Gen X women already know. Baby boomers already know. I can even say millennials now. The only difference is the Gen X women and baby boomers, they grew up very close to and had a better front row seat to our grandmothers and great-grandmothers of the silent generation, so they all know what to do. What they've been trying to do for decades now is circumvent. They have been trying to establish new rules, new order, and attempting to be in charge as women. You get the woman king mindset. You're so strong, black woman. You can do bad all by yourself, black woman. Wait. Yeah, Taraji starred in that movie. That's the fight, Taraji. The fight is trying to change things into what you want it to be, as opposed to doing and being what you're supposed to be. Taraji P. Henson opened up in this interview. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from the wonderful DMV, drop DMV below in the comments. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
How happy are you?
I don't know, to be quite honest.
Why?
I thought I was happy, but the things that I thought, I'm gonna get emotional, I don't want to. The things that I thought was making me happy, they don't cut it anymore. And so I'm in a place where, what does that look like? And I'm kind of spinning because I don't know. The things that made me happy before, like, you know, when I was going to get married and that didn't work out. It's not that. It's not marriage. It's not a man. It's not. So it's for me to tap in to find my happiness. And to be quite honest with you, Angie, I haven't been happy, like purely happy, in a long time.
Oh, give me your hand.
I haven't.
I'm sorry.
She had to throw it out there that it's not a man and it's not marriage. That's to appease the sisterhood and to make it look like she's still a strong, independent black woman. But we all know that's the one thing that she's deflecting from. The truth is, when you're 50 and 60 years old, no one cares about the college you went to 35, 40 years ago. Even with Taraji, there was once a time she thought her purpose was to be rich and famous. Okay, check, she did that. Went to school, great career. Check, she did that. Made money, she's famous, traveled across the world. Check, she did that. What's missing, Taraji? You have friends, businesses, fame, education. What's the one thing that you're missing?
I did. You know, I'm about to go to Bali for a month by myself. It's my own spiritual journey.
I love this for you. Tell me about this. Wait, do you normally do trips by yourself?
Never.
Okay, can I tell you? I think I've told you this before.
Please tell me.
I used to do this every single year. I'm like a year out, I haven't done it, and my spirit is like
You gotta
yearning
do it.
for
It's
it.
time.
So I did it first, maybe I'm like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I did it every year, because when you do it, whenever you're with somebody else, you're on their time and their energy. Even if it's a best friend,
It's somebody to consider.
It's just
you gotta
somebody to
consider
consider.
their problems. You can't really focus on you.
go by yourself.
And by the way, let's not get it twisted. Angie Martinez has the same issues. The Gen X women that's a part of this entertainment industry, they stumped hard in the 90s and early 2000s. Where do you think the Zennials and Millennials got it from?
You wake up by yourself. It's your own thoughts. It's your own. It's you force that you just and you could be at peace and comfort. I love it. I haven't never done it a long time. Normally my trips by myself would be like 4 days. I'll go to Turks, sit in the by the pool for 4 days. Books, pen,
Right.
You know, just whatever. But Bali sounds.
Listen, it's gonna take me 24 hours to get there. That's by myself. That's not, hey girl, let's get a mimosa. Like, that's literally by myself. And then I'm going to be there by myself. It's
Wait,
sober.
for how long?
A month.
Wow.
Literally.
Is this
month.
because of where you're at and you're trying to like?
Yeah. I gotta find my happiness, and it's not in my friends. It's not in my mama. It's not in It's me. It's me, and this is the work I gotta do.
So that means work gets shut down.
Everything. Well, it's the perfect time. I'm the type of person that if I'm not my best, I don't want to be around people because I feel like God has given me a gift to lift people up. And so if I'm not capable in my own being to do that,
you get low.
I get low, and I don't want to go because I don't want to bring everybody down.
Yeah.
I know that about me.
Yeah.
I know that I'm a energy transfer like everybody is, but I'm clear.
I wonder that for you sometimes as your friend and just watching you and fan of your career. You're always the
life of the party.
You're life of the party, and
it was my best friend that said it. She was like,
challenging. Sometimes.
It is very challenging. She said, I watch you, and Taraji, no matter what you're going through, you will go into it. She said, you're such an empath. You're so compassionate that no matter what you're going through, and I know, you'll go into a room and you'll see people not able to pull themselves up, and you'll be that person, and you'll ignore your whole what you're going through, your mental state. You'll ignore it just to lift that room up.
That's exhausting though.
Right.
Yeah, that's tiring.
And I'm just getting to this point.
Kind, but it's like
I'm just getting to this point where it's like it's empty for me now. Like I can do it, and I love it. I love to make people happy and smile. But then what about me? Because I go home in the shadows and the four corners of my room. Who's there to lift me up?
Exactly, Taraji. Who's there for you? We all know what it is, but she's so strong and independent that she won't even admit that part. Hanging around a bunch of women every day, all day won't do it. Your friends can't do it. Your mama and daddy can't do it for you. It's one thing that she's missing, but she's too proud to say it. She's afraid of looking weak amongst the sisterhood.
So this trip to Bali ain't got nothing to do with my friends, my mama, my dad, my kid. No, this is me. As I understand what my life purpose is, then it shifts. I get clearer on what my purpose is. At first I thought it was just to be a glamorous superstar. Then it was like, but no, God gave you the mic. What you gonna say?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Fame won't do it for you either. Attention won't do it for you. No one's purpose on earth is to be a glamorous superstar. You have women who are glamorous superstars, but that's not their purpose. And this is the main reason why so many women are unhappy today. They chase after glitz and glam, and at some point they realize somebody lied to them because that didn't do it for them, even once they got what they thought they wanted.
And another thing is, when you see people happy, doesn't mean that they're not going through anything.
You came in here super happy. Anybody in this room who didn't know you or didn't have the chance to sit with you and have this like deeper conversation is like, she's like the happiest lady on the planet because this is what you present as. This is what a lot of people present as.
And that's how you get to the place like, how did this person die by suicide?
I really wish Taraji the best. I don't think going over there for a month all alone is going to fix her problems. If she's not in her right mind, I'm afraid she won't make it back. She's done therapy, but that's another problem. And I'm not talking about all of them, but a lot of these female therapists, they're going through the same issues. That's because 9 times out of 10, they're also a feminist. Talking to another feminist isn't going to help you understand the real reason why your life has been so hard for you for the last few decades. Shout out to Taraji for opening up and allowing us to study her case. Younger women, you don't want to end up like this. Stop fighting to be so strong and independent, making life more difficult for no reason. It does not have to be that way. Special thank you to our sister Keita G. I appreciate you, Keita, for all of your support, as well as our brother Randy. Thank you, Randy. Shout out to the sisters Mary and Tanette, as well as our brothers Dark Power, BX Panda, Robert, and I can't forget about Judas Lion. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.